let's move on to the first thing. Automotive industry disruptions. So this acronym is widely thrown around in the automotive space. What is C.A.S.E? C.A.S.E stands for connected, autonomous, shared, and electric. So what is connected? You might have heard about connected cars, wherein your car is connected to the internet. And suppose you want to go out for a cup of coffee, you say, "Car, please take me to the coffee station." So since it is a smart car, it is connected to the internet and it will automatically take you to your favorite coffee station. It will show you how long you have to travel, whether you will have parking space when you reach, how long you might spend, which is the best menu, and then it can also plot a course for you back home. And since it is a smart car, it will most likely be an electric vehicle. So it will also calculate the estimated distance and whether your battery capacity is enough to reach that distance and then reach home as well. And suppose there is a charging station next to the coffee shop, it can also book a charging spot if the charge in your vehicle will not be enough for your journey afterwards. So this is the era of the connected smart car. Next, we move on to the autonomous vehicle. So the autonomous vehicle is like basically a taxi service, or which you can hail whenever you want to go. Suppose you want to go to the shops, or even if you want to go to office, your daily commute to office or college, you can book a vehicle. It'll automatically come to your place and take you to the office. While during your commute, you can have various meetings. If you're a student, you can finish your assignments. You can even surf the web, get your assignments done. And all this is done without a driver. So, how does the car drive, you might ask? The car has a wide array of LiDAR and radar and cameras to see the obstacles in front of the car and navigate through the obstacles. There are also various levels of autonomy. Like, for example, the car, which car you might drive, might have something called cruise control. So, cruise control is something wherein you set a specific speed and the car will travel at that particular speed. And you don't have to do anything apart from intervene when there is an obstacle. You might just have to press the brake and take control of the steering. So autonomous cars can even do the braking for you. They can take care of the steering and as well as the accelerator. So suppose there is an accident in front of the car can sense it and avoid that accident. And finally, the third one, you have shared mobility. But then due to the pandemic, shared mobility has taken a step back, wherein you have various ride sharing services wherein you share your journey with another person. It can be an electric car or it can be an autonomous car. So the key fact is that you don't own the car. You don't have to worry about the fuel, the maintenance, the insurance, the upfront cost of buying the car, the parking space, all that. The car is owned by a third party. You use it whenever you want. This is what is called now as mobility as a service. Finally, we come to the fourth disruption, which is an electric car. And this might be very familiar to you, the Tesla. The Tesla cars, the Model X, the Model Y, the Model S, and the Model E. So Tesla are one of the pioneers in the EV industry, electric vehicle industry, and they also have various levels of autonomy which can be reached. They have this patented battery cell which enables them to give the maximum performance and the maximum range, which is very close to what a conventional petrol or diesel car gives you. And it is also near zero emission. I will not say it is completely without emission, it will not harm the environment at all, because mining for the batteries and the various materials that go into the batteries are harmful. plus the electricity that you put into the car, the source from where you produce that electricity is very important. If you can produce that electricity from, say, wind power or tidal power, it's useful. Because if you produce the electricity by burning coal, it defeats the purpose of having an electric car. You can might as well drive a petrol or a diesel car. So these are the four key disruptions or key four research areas where people can do their masters and their research work on. So moving on to the emerging trends and the talk of the hour, Industry 4.0. So what exactly is Industry 4.0? Well, you have the four industrial revolutions. The initial one being mechanization and steam power, moving on to a production line, and then finally coming to automated production systems. And we are moving on to the fourth revolution, which is Industry 4.0. You might be sitting in Kombolcha and you'll be controlling a factory in Durban or even in America. So that's the level of autonomy that your factory will have. All this is possible only through Internet of Things, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. Unless your process is capable, your process is correct and accurate, you cannot, with utmost confidence, go into Industry 4.0 and expect your product, your final product, to be as per the specification of the customer.